In the cold waters off southern Australia lives one of the world's most coveted delicacies, the abalone. At first glance, it looks simple, almost ordinary, but each one can sell for over $120 traded across Asia like a luxury item, and even smuggled with the same secrecy as gold. Its value isn't just about taste, it's the result of rare environments. Long growth cycles, human risk, and a global demand that never seems to slow down. To understand why Australian abalone is so expensive, we have to start where its story truly begins, on the ocean floor. Australian abalone thrives only in clean, icy waters clinging tightly to rocks where sunlight barely reaches. Their meat is prized across Asia for its firm texture and sweet natural flavor. But what truly drives the price is time they grow painfully slowly, taking 3 to 5 years to reach harvest size. Wild abalone is even rarer, limited to coastlines untouched by pollution or rising temperatures. With supply shrinking and demand rising, each abalone becomes more than seafood. It becomes a symbol of purity, rarity, and wealth. Farming abalone is far more complex than raising ordinary seafood. These shellfish demand perfectly filtered seawater, tightly controlled temperatures, and a diet of clean, carefully cultivated algae. Every fluctuation, even a slight rise in heat, can kill an entire tank within hours. Growth is slow, so farms invest years of labor before a single abalone reaches market size. Transport adds another layer of risk. If just one shipment loses oxygen or temperature stability, thousands of dollars can vanish instantly. That's why abalone is often shipped alive in specialized systems or flash frozen the moment it leaves the farm. In the end, buyers aren't paying only for the meat, they're paying for technology, care, and the years of uncertainty required to produce each shell. For wild abalone, harvesting happens far beneath the surface. Each morning, divers enter waters barely above 10 degrees Celsius, facing strong currents, low visibility, and the ever-present threat of sharks. There is no machinery to rely on. Abalone must be removed entirely. By hand, too much force can destroy its value, too little, and it won't detach from the rock. Divers spend 30 to 40 minutes underwater for each session, repeating the cycle throughout the day while battling cold pressure and exhaustion. It is one of the most dangerous roles in the fishing industry, where a single mistake can lead to disorientation or worse. Yet despite the risks, many divers stay in the profession for the high reward and the pride of protecting a resource unique to their coastline. But where profit rises, danger follows, and not all of it comes from the sea. Rising demand across Asia has fueled a hidden black market for Australian abalone. Poachers dive under cover of darkness, taking abalone from protected waters, while smuggling networks move the catch through suitcases and disguised cargo as if it were precious metal. This illicit trade drives prices higher and places heavy strain on wild populations. Legal divers and farmers pay the price, facing tougher regulations and shrinking supply. What began as a conservation challenge has evolved into a fight to protect the future of Australia's entire abalone industry. Once abalone reaches shore, the race to preserve its value begins immediately. Within hours, each piece is transported to a processing facility where workers clean shell and rinse the meat, using treated seawater, never chemicals. Precision is crucial. Any damage or mishandling can reduce the price dramatically. Depending on the market, abalone may be sold alive, quick frozen, or lightly steamed and vacuum sealed. High-end orders receive extra attention. Abalone is graded by size, shell color, and texture, ensuring only the best pieces enter premium markets. Every tray carries a traceability code documenting its entire journey from sea to factory. This meticulous process transforms a fragile ocean creature into a luxury product fit for elite dining rooms around the world. Across Asia, Australian abalone is treated less like seafood and more like a symbol of status. It appears at weddings, holiday banquets, and high-end celebrations as a marker of prosperity and good fortune. Premium dishes can cost hundreds of dollars, and diners often request Australian abalone specifically for its purity and quality. In luxury restaurants, size, color, and origin determine the value, and with demand far exceeding supply, The question is rarely how much, but simply, is it Australian? This cultural prestige is one of the key drivers behind its soaring price. With wild stocks declining and illegal harvesting on the rise, Australia has tightened control over its abalone industry. Authorities enforce strict quotas, monitor dive zones, and crack down on smuggling networks. Meanwhile, modern farms in Tasmania and South Australia use advanced tracking systems to maintain perfect conditions. Each abalone is monitored from hatchery to export through digital traceability. These measures protect marine ecosystems, support local livelihoods, and ensure that Australian abalone continues to set the global benchmark for quality. From icy reefs to high-tech farms, from dangerous dives to luxury banquet tables, Australian abalone carries a value shaped by nature, time, and human effort. Its price reflects more than rarity. It reflects years of slow growth, the risks divers face beneath powerful currents, and the relentless work needed to keep this fragile species alive. But it also reflects something deeper. Abalone is a reminder that the most prized foods on Earth often come from ecosystems that need protection. Every choice to harvest, to regulate, to preserve shapes the future of this ocean delicacy. In the end, an Australian abalone is not just a $120 ingredient. It is a story of purity, danger, culture, and responsibility. And the question now is whether we will continue consuming it blindly, or help ensure the ocean can keep producing treasures like this for generations to come.